Hi everyone. Sorry, I got to take these off because I was listening to my pad. Um, so hold on a second. Let me just see if I can get a proper angle because I do not want to look half dead. I mean, I already am, but I don't want to look it. But I think that's the best I'm gonna be able to get out of this. Let me just brighten this. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So, hi everyone. How's it going? I just wanted to make this video to just get it off my chest. Now, a lot of the things that I'm about to say have probably been said before. So if you're not in the mood to hear that, you please feel free to come off this video or not watch this video or whatever. I just needed to get this off my chest a second or maybe third time. I'm about to say the same thing that I've said from the 15th of December, but there are two key differences. The first thing is that I made the decision not to harm myself. And I made the decision to die with some honor. And dying with honor, it means that I do not harm myself because somebody that I love made me promise not to. So for the sole reason of keeping my word and keeping my promise to that person, I will never, I won't try to bring forward my own death. That's not going to happen. And that's the first fundamental difference between now and the 15th of December. The second fundamental thing is that instead of me like just desperate for the pain to go away because I've been crying endlessly, what is actually happening is that rays are being fired at my heart. But I don't think, because I've said that it was attempted murder, right? And it could be. I mean, it could have been, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a bit to try to scare me or some shit. Or get me into a hospital for blood work, because that's what they like to do. They like to cause you illnesses so that you have to go into hospital for blood work, or cause you pain so that you have to go into A&E for blood work just to check how their torture is doing. So the second time around, it's not me hurting myself. It's not me feeling like there's no hope. It's not me feeling suicidal. The second major difference is the reason that I'm making this video is because there are weapons being fired at my heart again. Again, this is not the first time it's happened. It happens periodically. It's happened periodically over the years. I'm surprised I haven't got an enlarged heart by now. So it happens. It's been happening a lot over the years anyway. So those are the two fundamental differences between today and the 15th of December. But a lot of what I've said still stands. Whilst I am not in the frame of mind to do anything to myself, this is one of the reasons I'm grateful for the gang stalkers bullshit. This is why I'm grateful that they are trying to speed along my illnesses as much as possible. This is why I'm grateful for it. One of the reasons is that the financial world is already collapsing, and with TIs being financially abused as it is, it's only going to get worse for us. Our gang stalkers are going to become more desperate as there's less money and, more importantly, less resources to go around. Well, there's plenty of money to go around. It's just that the resources are thin on the ground, and that will cause the gang stalkers to become more desperate, more cruel, more addicted to playing God. And many of the problems that were caused by gang stalking in the first place, they will get worse because there will be an added investment in their cruelty. That's the first reason why I'm glad that gang stalkers are trying to torture my heart or whatever, whatever it is they're trying to do. I'm glad they're shortening my lifespan, and that's one of the reasons why. The second reason is that, considering what I've been through all my life, it really puts into perspective who the fuck I would have to share a planet with. I'd have to share a planet with liars. I'd have to share a planet with cowards. I'd have to share a planet with people who are sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists, and terminal ass kissers, who are actually like chiefly responsible for why the world is going into hell in a handcart right now. All the emphasis on trying to create digital currency, trying to get chips implanted, all that stuff was to do with the gang stalkers. It started with gang stalking, because in order to implement successful population control on everyone else, it involved a small recon of counter. It was like a military recon of small people going into a enemy territory and then coming back with information. That's basically what gang stalking is. Before they implement their plans on the rest of the world, they got to implement it on us first, and whatever's successful, they take it mainstream. So if I live on this planet any longer, I got to share a planet with those cunts. Most of the people who are on my wavelength, who have the heart, who have the courage, who have the compassion, who have the drive to make this world better, most of you are strangers to me. Most of you I will never meet, because the likelihood of me being surrounded by handlers in comparison to the likelihood of me being surrounded by TIs, they're not far greater, but they are greater. And the likelihood of me being surrounded by perps compared to TIs, like, the former's higher than the latter, babes. And I'm sorry to say that. So I'll have to share this planet with cunts who want to remind me every day that they're cunts, and want to remind me every day that they're happy they're cunts, and they're glad they're cunts, and they will live as cunts, and they will die as cunts. I don't want to share a planet with them. So how many reasons did I list? I listed the first one. I think that was, to do with, and then we have to get into the third reason. The third reason is, I look at my mother and I look at my father, and I know for a fact that Havana syndrome has damaged them both. It was nothing to do with asthma or fucking sickle cell. They were both sick, yes, but they were both targeted for a long time. I'm looking at my parents right now. I'm more like my parents than my brother is. My brother is the opposite to my parents. I'm exactly like them. And I'm seeing how my father is living right now. He's in his 60s, but he is far weaker than he should be. Even though there are a lot of people that he's outlived, he's a lot weaker than he should be, and he's barely getting by. Meanwhile, my mother has had 7 strokes at this point, and she can't even talk now. So that's the future that I've got to look forward to if these people don't succeed in killing me. I have to look forward to a future where I can barely talk, barely look after myself, and I have got the same people murdering me looking after my interests. You can keep it. You can keep it. I don't want to die. Like, again, don't get it twisted. But when you really think about it on a practical level, what is there to stay for? What? Empress Justice Tarot? I love doing it. But there are snakes everywhere. What am I staying for? What, like, my strength is my greatest blessing, but it's also my greatest curse, because what am I still doing here? please. Like, what is the point of me being here? So these cunts don't want me to live because they don't want me to live in peace without somebody calling me out my fucking name, but they don't want me to die either because it makes them look bad. I'm thinking, can you decide which one the fuck you want and leave it at that? Because again, I don't want to share a planet with people who are trying to kill me at every turn, or not even trying to kill my body. That's not what this is. They're trying to kill my soul. I ain't trying to stick around for that. Let these bastards kill me if they're really feeling froggy. Leap. Let them kill me. See if I give a fuck. Again, I don't want to die. I like myself. I like myself enough to say, you know what? I don't want to die. I do want to stay. But on a practical level, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It really doesn't. So I spent my readings. I had a reading for myself today, trying to, make necessary preparations in case I get sick and in case that, the gang stalkers manage to kill me. I've made arrangements. I've made sure that I've emotionally prepared myself for that eventuality. And from now on, I'm just going to dedicate the rest of my life, however much of it I have left, to doing what I love to do. And if people want to talk shit, they can talk shit. I don't care. They made up their minds to murder me. And quite frankly, I'm grateful to them because it's because of them that I don't have to share a planet with them. So really, I should be thanking them. But when it comes to targeted individuals, my soul, my energy will go into the chain of freeing TIs from their pain and freeing TIs from their agony. When I leave this earth, my soul will go into that chain. Because even if I can't get justice, even if I can't win against my murderers, somebody's got to. So I love you guys very much. I'm going to go. I'm going to get some sleep. And I'll see you guys another time. Peace and blessings. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye-bye.